Stop for a moment. My child, of all the things you could be looking at right now, this reached you. And I need you to understand something before you go any further. That was not an accident. You think you found this by chance. A finger scrolling. A moment of boredom. One more thing among 1,000 things. But nothing that matters ever truly happens by chance. Not in my world. You were brought here, gently, deliberately, on this exact day, at this exact hour, because there is something I have been waiting to say to you, and today you were finally ready to hear it. I know the voice in your head is already telling you to move on. There is always something else, always the next thing. But I am asking you to stay with me, just for these few minutes, because this was not random. This was me, reaching for you. And I do not reach for my children without a reason. So take a slow breath. Let your shoulders come down from where they have been holding the weight of the whole day. And let me tell you why this found you today. My child, I need you to know that you have never once been overlooked by me. The world overlooks people. It rushes past the quiet ones, the older ones, the ones who have grown invisible with the passing years. It celebrates the loud and forgets the faithful. And somewhere along the way, you began to believe that you had become one of the forgotten ones, that your moment had passed, that the world had moved on and left you standing in a place no one looks anymore. But hear me, I am not the world. I do not overlook. I do not rush past. I do not forget the faithful when they grow quiet. My eyes have been on you this entire time, with the same fierce attention I had on the day I formed you. You have never, for one single moment, fallen out of my sight. And the proof of it is this very message, reaching you right now, on the day you needed it most. If you were forgotten, this would not have found you. But it did find you, because you are not forgotten. You never were. Let me tell you what I see when I look at you, because it is so different from what you see when you look at yourself. You see the years that have passed. I see a soul I have loved since before those years began. You see the chances you missed. I see all the times you showed up faithfully when no one was watching. You see a body that does not move the way it once did. I see a spirit that has only grown deeper and stronger and more beautiful with every season it has weathered. You have been measuring your worth by things that fade, your usefulness, your productivity, how much you can still do for others. But your worth to me was never about what you do. It was settled long before you did anything at all. And it cannot be diminished by anything you can no longer do. You are not worth less to me because you are older. You are not worth less because you are slower, or tired, or because the world has stopped applauding. To me, you are worth exactly what you have always been worth. Everything. You are worth everything to me. Before I go on, I want to ask you something. If even one of these words has reached the part of you that has felt overlooked, if you can feel me speaking directly to your heart in this moment, then type the word Amen in the comments below. Let it be your way of saying, I am here, Lord, and I needed to hear this, so that I know this message found the exact one it was sent to reach. Do not rush past this. That one small word is your way of answering when I call your name. And I promise you, with everything I am, I hear every single voice that answers. You came to this little stream of grace on the very day you needed it most. You did not stumble here. You were led, gently, by a hand you could not see. So stop holding your breath, and let the water wash over the places that have felt invisible for so long. Now, my child, let me tell you the reason this reached you today. It reached you because I have something to say about the season you are in. The season you thought was just an ending. The season you have been quietly grieving. Even if you have never put it into words. You have been treating these years as the slow closing of a book, the chapter where things wind down, where the world grows smaller, where you make peace with less. And the world has agreed with you. It has a way of telling people, once they reach a certain age, that their story is mostly told now, that what remains is only the quiet management of decline. But I am telling you something different today. This is not the closing of your book. There are chapters in you that have not yet been written. There is purpose in your remaining days that you cannot yet see. Purpose I placed there before you were born, waiting for exactly this season to be revealed. The world calls these the winding down years. I call them the deepening years. The years where everything you have learned, everything you have suffered and survived and forgiven, finally ripens into something that can feed others. There are people who need precisely what only you can give now. Not the younger you. The you that exists today, seasoned by everything you have lived through. There is wisdom in you that took an entire lifetime to grow, and the world is starving for exactly that kind of wisdom. There are words of comfort only you can speak, because only you have walked the particular road that qualifies you to speak them. There is love you have not yet given, and love you have not yet received. You are not at the end of your usefulness to me, my child. In many ways, you are only now arriving at the part where you matter most. Think of the great trees, the ones that have stood for 100 years. They do not grow less valuable as they age. They grow more so. Their shade grows wider. Their roots grow deeper. Birds that were not yet born when the tree was young come to rest in its branches. The storms it survived only made it stronger and more sheltering. That is what the years have been doing in you, my child. Though you could not see it, you have become a shelter. You have become shade for the weary. Deep roots in a shifting world. A place where the young and the lost can come and rest. Do not believe the lie that your value has faded with your youth. The most valuable thing in any forest is the oldest tree, and you have been growing toward this all your life. I know there is a fear that lives in the quiet hours, the fear of being a burden. You spent your whole life being the one who helped, the one who gave, the one who carried others. And now you are afraid of the day when you might be the one who needs carrying. It terrifies you, more than you have ever admitted to anyone. So let me speak directly to that fear. You were never loved because you were useful. The people who love you rightly do not love you for what you provide. And I, who love you most of all, have never once measured you by your usefulness. There is no shame in being carried, my child. You spent decades carrying others. Let this be the season you learn the harder, holier lesson of letting yourself be carried in return. It is not weakness to receive. It is its own kind of grace. And there are people in your life who would count it a gift to give back to you, even a fraction of what you gave them. And I will tell you this. When every other strength fails, when the body finally cannot, I am still there. And my arms have never grown tired, and they never will. I carried you before you could walk. I will carry you again at the other end, just as gladly, just as gently. You were carried into this life, and you will be carried home out of it. And in between, on every day you feel you can no longer carry yourself, I am there too. Let me also speak to the loneliness, because I know it has grown louder with the years. The friends who have gone, the names you can no longer call, the rooms that are quieter than they used to be. There is a particular ache in outliving so much of what once filled your life, and I do not want you to carry it believing you are alone in it, because you are not alone. I am the companion who does not move away, who does not grow distant, who does not pass on ahead of you. I am nearer to you in this moment than the walls of the room you are sitting in, and the ones who have gone ahead, the ones whose absence is the heaviest of all, they are not gone from me. They are held, safe, whole, waiting. And the reunion that is coming will be so complete, so full of joy, that every lonely year will feel, in that moment, like nothing more than a single night of waiting for the morning. And let me tell you something about the love you have poured out across your whole life. The meals cooked, the worry carried, the prayers whispered over people who never knew, the forgiveness you offered when you had every right to withhold it. You have wondered, in your lowest moments, whether any of it counted, or whether it simply dissolved into the passing years. Hear me clearly, my child. Not one drop of it was lost. I caught all of it. I kept all of it. Every act of love you have ever given was a seed, and I am the one who makes seeds grow, and the harvest is greater than you could possibly imagine. You will see it one day, the full reach of a faithful life, and you will be astonished at how far the smallest kindness traveled. Let me speak to the doubts that visit you in the night, the ones you would never confess to anyone in the daylight. The quiet wondering whether I am really there at all, the years when you prayed, and the heavens seemed made of iron, when no answer came, when faith felt less like a comfort, and more like a habit you were too afraid to break. My child, I am not angry at your doubt. I have never once turned away from a heart that struggled to believe. Doubt is not the opposite of faith. Indifference is, and you have never been indifferent. The very fact that it troubled you, that you longed for me even while wondering if I was listening, that longing itself was a form of prayer, and I heard every word of it. A faith that has wrestled in the dark and still held on is worth more to me than a faith that never had to fight for anything. You did not lose your faith in those years. You forged it, and it is stronger now than you know. I want to gently take from your hands the regrets you have been carrying for far too long. The words you wish you had said before it was too late. The words you wish you had never said at all. The years you spent on things that did not matter, chasing what could not satisfy. The people you could not save. The relationships that broke and never mended. You turn these over in the dark, again and again, as if enough turning could change them. My child, set them down. I am a God who redeems even what cannot be undone. The past is not beyond my reach. What you cannot go back and fix, I can still weave into something good, something you would never have expected. Your regrets are not too heavy for me, and they were always meant for my hands and not for yours. Let this be the day you finally hand them over and walk a little lighter at others. And let me tell you what your years of faithfulness have built in a place you cannot see. Every time you chose to keep going when giving up would have been easier, you were building something. Every time you loved without being loved back the same, you were building something. Every quiet act of integrity, every prayer offered in secret, every burden carried without complaint, was a brick laid in a structure too vast for you to perceive from where you stand. You think your life has been ordinary. From where I sit, my child, I see a cathedral, built brick by faithful brick over a lifetime, and it is breathtaking. The world only sees the scaffolding and the dust. I see the finished thing, and I am telling you, it is beautiful, and it is yours, and not 1 hour of the building was ever wasted. There is something else I want you to hear, because I know the mornings can be the hardest. The moment you wake and remember all over again the weight you carry, before the day has even begun. That first heaviness, before your feet touch the floor. My child, I am there in that moment too. I am the one who brings the morning, every single morning, and I have never once brought you a day I had not already prepared to walk through with you. You do not have to face the dawn alone. Before you open your eyes, I am already there. Before you remember your troubles, I have already gone ahead of you into the day to make a way through it. So when you wake tomorrow and the weight returns, do not despair. Whisper my name. I am nearer than the morning light on your window, and I will carry you through one more day, the way I have carried you through every day of your life so far. Not one of them did you face alone, even when you believed you did. And now, my child, the deepest reason this reached you today, the thing underneath all the other reasons. Here it is. This reached you because I wanted you to know, today, that you are still chosen. Not chosen once, long ago, and then set aside. Chosen now. Chosen in this season. Chosen exactly as you are today, with everything you carry, everything you have lost, everything you fear. Out of all the souls I could have spoken to in this moment, I chose to speak to you. Out of all the messages you could have received, I sent this one to find you. Because you matter to me now, today, as much as you ever have, and more than you have ever let yourself believe. You are not a forgotten chapter. You are not a closing story. You are my chosen child, and I am not finished choosing you, and I never will be. So carry this with you when you leave this quiet place, my child. When the world makes you feel overlooked, you remember this. I reached for you on purpose, today, by name. When you fear you have become a burden, you remember this. You were never loved for your usefulness, and you never will be. When the loneliness grows loud, you remember this. I am the companion who does not leave, and the reunion is coming. This reached you for a reason. The reason is that you are seen, you are needed, and you are still, and always, chosen. Before you go, close your eyes for just a moment. Breathe in slowly, and receive the peace I am giving you now. Breathe out the fear of being forgotten, the fear of being a burden, the fear that your best days are behind you. Hand all of it to me. None of it is true, and none of it was ever yours to carry. If this message reached your heart today, type Amen below so I know it found you. And come back tomorrow, my child. I will have a new message waiting for you here every single day. Do not miss the next thing I am longing to tell you. Sleep tonight without the weight of feeling forgotten, because the one who never sleeps is watching over you, and he has chosen you all over again, just today. Until then, rest. You are seen. You are needed. You are chosen. You are mine.